Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe.
Dear Vaishnavas.
Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam.
Welcome to this very beautiful and unique, amazing, holy place. Jiva Pavana Prabhu Ki Jai.
Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe. Can anyone guess where we are?
Does anyone know this place? We're out in the very rural places of Braj today.
With the big bull.
Good afternoon, Shamuna. And guess what we found? Look at, there she is, Sudevi.
Radhe Radhe.
So can anyone guess where we are?
Look who else we found.
It's Anoop! We found them here in this most extraordinary place. Okay, so let's bring them.
Where are we?
I think you should tell them.
This place is Ram Ghat. You know,
Ram
when we
Ghat.
say Jai Rama Ghat Jai
Rohini
Rohini Nandan,
Nandan.
that is this place. The place of Lord Balaram and his Rasalila pastimes. Very beautiful. We can go inside.
We're going to go in the temple to give you darshan of Sri Baladev Prabhu, who in Braj they call Dauji. And you can see how beautiful it is here. And we already have a fan club. She's shy. She's shy. All right, we're coming in the temple for darshan. Naiya re baja Krishna Kanhaiya.
Krishna Kanhaiya Dauji ka bhaiya.
Krishna Kanhaiya Dauji ka bhaiya.
Krishna Kanhaiya Dauji ka bhaiya.
Krishna Kanhaiya Dauji ka bhaiya. Krishna Kanhaiya Dauji ka bhaiya.
Dauji ka bhaiya. Krishna Kanhaiya.
Dauji ka bhaiya. Krishna Kanhaiya.
Krishna Kanhaiya Dauji ka bhaiya.
Krishna Kanhaiya Dauji ka bhaiya. Jai ho. Paar karenge naiya re baja Krishna Kanhaiya. Krishna Kanhaiya Dauji ka bhaiya. 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 Dauji ka bhaiya. Dauji ka bhaiya. Kanhaiya. Krishna Kanhaiya. Dauji ka bhaiya.
Krishna Kanhaiya.
Dauji ka bhaiya.
Bolo Krishna Kanhaiya.
Dauji ka bhaiya.
Radhi ka bhaiya.
Krishna Kanhaiya. Dauji ka bhaiya.
Krishna Kanhaiya.
Dauji ka bhaiya.
Jaya Baladeva, Jaya Baladeva,
Jaya Baladeva, Jaya Baladeva, Baladeva, Jaya Baladeva.
Jaya Baladeva,
Jaya Baladeva, Jaya Baladeva, Baladeva, Jaya Baladeva.
Yes? Oh, sorry. They want to dance.
Oh, do you want to see some Braj dance?
Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe.
So, continue.
Nacho.
गाना गाएंगे.
She said you got to sing first.
Chalo, chalo.
पैसों को क्या करेगी?
ठीक है, okay.
चलो. अभी टॉफी भी देंगे तो को.
All right, so now we're going to take you where?
I would like to do Mangalacharan here because this is a very heavy place of Guru Tattva. So we should call first for the mercy of our Guru Dev and our Guru Varga. Coming from Śrī Baladev Prabhu himself, he is the Akhanda Guru Tattva, the original Guru Tattva. So from him, all of our Gurus have manifested. Of course, they are simultaneously, especially in our Rupanuga Guru Varga, the maidservants of Srimati Radhika, but on the Tattva perspective, or from the perspective of the essential foundational element of who and what they are representing Baladev Prabhu, whose every particle of his being is made of loving service to Krishna. So we'll do Mangalacharan here. You see this platform here? Maybe you can back up so they don't...
Oh, well.
It's okay. It's okay, the kids are there. So this platform here is where our Śrīla Gurudev, Śrīla Bhaktivedānta Nārāyaṇa Gosvāmī Mahārāja, would sit with Śrīla Bhaktivedānta Tirukam Mahārāja and other Vaishnavas. Every time that he would come to do his the parikrama here, he would bring us to this place and he would sit on this platform, and from here he would deliver the Harikatha. Wow, look at those gopis out in the distance carrying the gobar on their heads.
Okay.
So I'm just going to sit at the foot of this place.
Just a heads up, this is really generally a place where the children are a little more naughty.
Yes, and even our Gurudev had to tell them that if you don't be quiet, we will take you with us on our buses and bring you to the mutt or
bring you to the West and arrange your marriage.
Anything, and they would all run away. But usually the children here, in fact, some of them have baskets with cobras in them because it's the place of Lord Balaram. And he is the source of Anantashesh. So all of those snakes also are manifest from him. He's the original bed of the Lord. It's okay, beta.
बैठ जाता हूँ.
देखो, see it? ये वाला? राधे राधे बोल. हमारे दोस्तों 1000 सारे दुनिया में.
Okay, chal.
वंदे हम श्री गुरो
श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं Śrī Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Śrī Vishakhanvitaṁ Om Ajñānatimirandhasya Jnānanjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Śrī Gurave Namaha Nama Om Vishnupadaya Radhikaya Priyatmane Śrīmad Bhaktivedānta Nārāyaṇiti Namine Śrī Krishna Līlā Katane Sudakṣan Audarya Madhurya Gunaishcha Yuktam Varam Varenyam Purusham Mahantam Nārayanam Tam Shirasha Namami Tridandinam Bhakta Shiromanim Cha Śrī Krishna Pada Jagadaika Hridhi Chaitanya Lilamrita Sarasaram Narayanam Tam Satatam Prapadye Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Śrīmate Bhakti Swami Niti Namine
Namaste
Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Nama Om Vishnupadaya Gaura Preshtaya Bhutale Shri Śrīmad Bhakti Pragyana Keshava iti namine Atimatya Charitraya Svashritanam Chapaline Jiva Duke Sadataya Shri Nama Premadayine Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati iti namine Shri Varshabhanavi Devi Daitaya Kripabhre Krishna Sambandha Vijnana Daine Prabhave Namaha Madhuryo Jala Premadhya Shri Rupanuga Bhaktida Shri Gaura Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namostate Namaste Gauravani Shri Murtaye Dinatarine Rupanuga Virodhapa Siddhanta Dvantaharine Namo Gaura Kishoraya Sakshad Vairagya Murtaye Vipralambhara Sambodhe Padambujayate Namaha Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Sachidananda Namine Gaura Shakti Swarupaya Rupanuga Varayate Gaura Vibhava Bhumistang Nirjeshta Sajana Priya Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Shri Jagannatayate Namaha Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha
Namo Mahavadanyaya
Vadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratrishe Namaha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostate Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Jayatam Surato Pangor Mama Mandamater Gati Matsarvasva Padam Bojo Radha Madana Mohano Divyad Vrindaranya Kalpadrumada Srimad Ratnagara Singhasanasto Shri Shri Radha Srila Govinda Deva Preshtalavi Sevyamano Smarami Shriman Rasarasarambi Vamshivata Tatasritaha Karsham Venu Svaner Gopir Gopinata Shriestanaha Vrindaye Tulasi Devyai Priyaye Keshavasya Cha Krishna Bhakti Prade Devi Satyavate Namo Namaha Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhakta Rupa Swarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Bhaktavinda Cheto Darpanamarjanam Bhavamaha Davagni Nirvapanam Shreya Kairava Chandrika Vitaranam Vidyavadhu Jivanam Anandam Buddhivardhanam Pratipadam Purnamrita Shvadanam Sarvatma Snapanam Param Vijayate Krishna Sankirtanam Hare Nama Hare Nama Hare Nameva Kevalam Kalo Nastyeva 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 Gatiranyata Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
So welcome to this most magical and beautiful of places, Śrī Ram Ghat. This is the place of Dauji, Baladev Prabhu. The place of his Rasa Leela. So it's a very, very special place. And we come here by the mercy of our Srila Gurudev and our Guru Varga. Our Srila Gurudev is Srila Bhaktivedānta Nārāyaṇa Gosvāmī Mahārāja. Radhe Radhe.
The children want to be part.
Yes. We always have so many wonderful interactions with the children in this location. So, after Krishna left Vrindavan,
Oh, no, before Ramghat. Okay.
this whole area is known as Ramghat. After Krishna left Vrindavan, he was gone for quite a long time, leaving all of the Brajabasis, Nanda, Yashoda, all of the parents, all of the cowherd boys, all of the cows, everyone in Vrindavan, and especially the Braja Gopis, and especially Srimati Radhika, in complete devastation, separation from Krishna. Feeling that deep, deep separation, Krishna wanted to somehow or other console the Brajabasis, because he also could not stop thinking of them. Previously, we were at Prem Sarovar, and at Prem Sarovar, we told something of Krishna's idea why he could not return to Vrindavan, understanding that if he were to come, when he's physically present in front of the Brajabasis, especially the gopis, they feel this possibility of imminent separation at every moment. So even in his presence, they're feeling deep separation. Whereas in separation from him, they're always remembering him very acutely. Srila Bhaktivedānta Bharati Goswami Maharaj mentioned something along these lines. He said if someone has a child, and that child is always leaving their clothes all over the place, leaving their books and their pencils, then you might become upset and say, hey, clean it up. But if that child were to somehow leave this world, casting that parent into desperate separation, then all of those same things which were once a cause of annoyance become an acute cause of remembrance. So that pencil, that notebook, those clothes, these were my child's. And so everything becomes even more connected. So Krishna's thinking was like this. If I return, then they'll feel more separation. But in separation from me, they're always remembering me, always thinking about me, always connecting with me in a much more deep way, always feeling my presence in that mood of separation. And this is that mood of separation which Mahaprabhu also came to taste and to inspire all of us to experience, that we can meet with Krishna and serve Krishna in a mood, through the mood of separation. So, Krishna sent Baladev Prabhu to pacify the Brajabasis from Dwarka. When Lord Balaram came from Dwarka, he was first received very nicely by all the Braj elders, Nanda Baba, Yashoda. They took him in their lap and they were weeping because he's their son. He never saw that anyone else was his father and mother. Rohini is his mother, but Yashoda is also his mother, and Nanda Baba is his father. He never saw that anyone else is his mother and father. The original Balaram always resides in Vrindavan, just like the original Krishna, the original Srimati Radhika. They never step one foot outside of Vrindavan. But this Balaram is coming from Dwarka. He came to Vrindavan and was greeted by all of the Brajabasis. They were all asking him, how are you? How is Krishna? And he was sharing everything with them. And then the Braja Gopis, they came to Baladev and they started revealing to Baladev the nature of their hearts. They were speaking about Krishna, but in a very crooked way. They were crying, they were weeping and saying how much he stole their hearts. He told them that, oh, I can never repay you for your love and affection. And then he just left them like that. They said, you know, we're simple village girls. We couldn't understand this kind of cunning talk. He completely manipulated us. Then We had given everything for him. We gave everything. We forsook, Radhe Radhe. We have forsaken everything for his happiness and his pleasure, and without a second thought, he's just left us completely high and dry in an utter state of desperate separation from himself. So they were weeping, and then others are saying, why should we weep for him? He's such a cheater. He just spoke those words to try to pacify us, and it was only like using and abusing, and they were expressing all of this to Baladev Prabhu. And as they were expressing all of their pastimes with Krishna, even the things in the negative, it was making them remember him.
They're
This
chasing
happens
the kids
every
away.
time here.
No,
every
but
time.
at least he's chasing them away.
This is part of the Leela here. Every single time, even with Gurudev.
Yes,
If
even
it
with
doesn't
Gurudev.
happen, it's not normal. So Baladev Prabhu was listening, hearing the katha of the gopis as they were remembering Krishna. Remember, their nature is completely full of prem for Krishna. And prem's nature is that even if there's every reason for it to break, not only does it not break, but it continues to increase more and more and more forever. So as they are all remembering Krishna's pastimes in separation, they're feeling more and more connected to him. And they begin to have his darshan, seeing him in every way, dancing and meeting in every location, feeling Krishna's presence desperately. And they all began to weep and cry. And Baladev Prabhu, seeing their separation mood for Krishna, decided to try to pacify their broken hearts. So Baladev Prabhu, we should understand, he is a direct manifestation of Krishna, not different from himself, not different from Krishna, but there are some specialities. Krishna is known as Vishai Bhagavan, the Supreme Personality of Enjoyer Godhead. Vishai means who is enjoying the love and affection of everyone. Baladev Prabhu is that manifestation of Krishna who is known as Ashray, the Supreme Personality of Servitor Godhead. In other words, every particle of his being is made of loving service to Krishna. He has no separate self-interest whatsoever. So everything is about service. In fact, he manifests himself in every rasa, serving Krishna as the trees, as Krishna's bed, as his clothing, as his earrings, as his flute, everything. Also in every ras, in Sakya ras, in Vatsalya ras, in Madhurya ras, in every ras he is manifesting himself and serving Krishna in every single way. And he's also the source of all Vishnu avatars and the source of Paramatma, Anantashesh and Guru Tattva itself. He is the source of that, Akhanda Guru Tattva. So he's serving Krishna in Vrindavan, and then his expansions in every different prakosht, every different pastime, every lila, even here in this world, manifesting to us in the form of Sri Guru. And the last limit is Anantashesh, which means limitless. So he is unlimited, just the same as Krishna, but his bhav is different, his mood is different, and his complexion is different. Srila Gurudev explained that he has a flute, but his main instrument is his horn, his shringar. And Krishna also has this shringar, but his main instrument is flute. So Baladev's complexion is whitish. Why? Because he is giving everything to Krishna. But in deep absorption, in remembrance of Krishna, his complexion became blackish like Krishna's. So he came here with so many gopis. There's so many different ideas which we hear from our different acharyas, and we should understand that they're all correct. Some things are told according to what the general population can understand, and some things are told according to what the rasik, bhavuk, bhaktas can understand. And so we need to be able to understand this in terms of rasa vichar, the conceptions of rasa. Sometimes you hear one thing, and then another acharya is showing another thing, and another acharya is showing another thing. And sometimes it appears to conflict with one another, but we should understand that it's not really confliction. Sometimes you tell something according to someone's qualification. And we've seen that in Bhagavad Gita, how Krishna is telling different things according to different persons' qualifications. So, Baladev Prabhu, he came here to pacify those gopis. It was the month of March, April, and March through May. So at that time, when Baladev Prabhu was here previously, means before he went to Dwarka, when he was growing up here in Vrindavan with Krishna, at the time that Shankachuda was killed, just after that there was a holy festival. And Krishna noticed something. They were at Govardhan, and Krishna noticed something. Some of the gopis were looking at Baladev Prabhu. They had a special attraction to Baladev Prabhu. And Krishna signaled Baladev Prabhu, hey, look, these gopis are looking at you. And so they had this natural inclination toward him. So these ideas are told according to lokik, means worldly conceptions. But it's there in the words of Jiva Goswami, in the words of Sanatana Gosvāmī, so we should understand these conceptions. Although Baladev Prabhu has no tendency of his own to be the enjoyer, everything he does is service to Krishna. So we should understand that the pastimes that he performed here were not for his own enjoyment, but what he was doing, everything is for the enjoyment and the service of Krishna. Just like after the rasa dance, when Krishna left, before the rasa dance, when Krishna first left there, after following Srimati Radhika, all the gopis were cast into deep separation. And in remembering Krishna, they were also mimicking the pastimes of Krishna. And in mimicking those pastimes, they were also experiencing the presence of Krishna through their separation. So through that viraha, viraha means separation, but viraha means special meeting. So through that separation, a special kind of deep meeting was taking place. So Baladev Prabhu came here with so many gopis to pacify them. And in the pacification process, what were they doing? They were remembering and discussing the sweet pastimes of Krishna. So dancing was going on, playing of games, so many different pastimes. Jamuna is just there. We'll go there in just a couple minutes. Water pastimes. So many different pastimes were taking place here. And all in remembrance of Krishna. We should understand that Baladev Prabhu was coming to pacify these gopis. How would they be pacified? They were expressing to him their separation from Krishna. And so Baladev Prabhu was meeting with them, and they were remembering the sweet pastimes of Krishna together in separation. So here, beautiful Rasa Leela took place. And as this Rasa Leela was taking place, the gopis were becoming tired. So what did Baladev Prabhu do? At that time, he wanted Jamuna to come. Before Jamuna came, I wanted to share, over in that big tree over there that Sudevi started with, there was a hole in the tree, and parrots were going into that tree. So Varuna Dev himself had sent his daughter, Varuni, who manifested in the form of very sweet, honey-like substance, which was coming from the holes, the hollows in the trees. And when Baladev Prabhu and the gopis were taking it, it was creating a very beautiful, intoxicating feeling. And so they were relishing one another's company, remembering the sweet pastimes of Krishna. There is no fault in anything they do. They are all completely divine and transcendental. So we should not superimpose their activities onto us or our activities onto them. There's a tendency these days for people to do this kind of thing. Just before coming here, someone wrote publicly on Facebook, in the name of Srila Gurudev, that our marriage relationships, they should follow after Krishna's relationships with the gopis. How he's offering his flute and his peacock feather in the feet of Srimati Radhika. So this shows that the husband should be submissive to the wife. And we're like, no. We don't copy the pastimes of Krishna. Our material relationships in this world have nothing to do with the transcendental pastimes of Krishna. There is a difference of heaven and hell between the two. We should not overlap or mistake that. Then it becomes rasabas and sahajya. So we should make a very clear-cut understanding that the pastimes of Krishna, the pastimes of the gopis, the pastimes of Balaram, all of the pastimes of the transcendental realm have nothing to do with this material world, except that everything in the material world is a very perverted reflection of that transcendental, eternal, pure ras. So, in this material world, all we have is adulteration. In that transcendental realm, it's all completely pure. The desire to give happiness to the transcendental senses of Krishna. Atmendriya prativancha tarabalikam Krishnendriya prati icha dhare premanam. To give transcendental happiness to his senses, that is known as prem, and to give it to our own material senses, that is known as lust. So Baladev Prabhu has no sentiment of mundane lust in himself, and neither do the gopis. They only want to love and serve and please Krishna. So we should understand that there's a massive difference between the two. We should not overlap them or mistake them. So Baladev Prabhu performed Rasa Leela here, and then seeing that the gopis were becoming tired and fatigued, he requested Yamuna, Kalindi, you should come. He requested her to come here, but she did not come right away. His eyes were glowing red like copper. Why? Because of that mamata. He saw that they were becoming fatigued, and due to his intense attachment to serving these devotees, the devotees of Krishna also, he wanted to please them, but she was not assisting. So then he threatened, if you don't come here immediately, I will take my plow and I will drag you here by force. It is said that there are still some marks where she was dragged. She immediately came. Baladev dragged. She immediately came to this place. So if you see on the map, you'll see Jamuna's flowing like this, and then suddenly there's a big dip in. That's where Jamuna came in by the mercy of Baladev Prabhu. So she came in to pacify Baladev Prabhu and to serve the gopis. And it is explained that she is not the original Yamuna, but rather the Kalindi who meets with the ocean, the shadow of Yamuna Devi that Baladev Prabhu brought in. We need to understand that that means she's not the exact same as the Kalindi Gopi of Krishna, but she's a shadow or manifestation of Yamuna Devi that Baladev dragged in. One thing that Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur stated, and this is very important in this connection of this Rasa Leela, that as the gopis and Baladev Prabhu were engaging in these pastimes of remembering Krishna, it came to such an extreme extent that the gopis were weeping in such utter desperation from Krishna that Baladev Prabhu, the original guru, could not help himself. He also became darkish complexion in deep separation from Krishna, as they were all enhancing each other's moods of separation, and he expanded himself unlimitedly. And it is said that he took each gopi to a kunj, and from there he was praying and begging to Krishna on their behalf, please manifest for them. And Krishna appeared and he satisfied all of their desires. So for us, Guru does the same thing for us. And we say it a lot, but this is so essential. Seeing our pitiful condition and our suffering and separation from Krishna, Guru petitions Krishna profusely on our behalf. And hearing that prayer of that personality, Krishna will manifest and give his mercy. So that all took place in this divine transcendental place, Sri Ramghat. And Nityananda Prabhu himself also came here, and he was also deeply absorbed in these pastimes. And he was in such a way like avadut, almost incoherent. People were actually starting to think maybe he's actually Balaram himself who has come here and in another form. So Nityananda Prabhu stayed here for some time and was also remembering these beautiful and sweet pastimes. So now we will go to Jamuna, where Baladev Prabhu dragged her in. She came to serve and satisfy Baladev Prabhu. We will go there. And while singing Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Vrindavan. Baladev Prabhu ki jai.
That's our taxi, by the way, ruining this beautiful vision of the Holy Dham. I just want to show you that tree because it's really extraordinarily beautiful. I'll show it to you really quick. There's so many parrots living here. Right here. So this is this beautiful tree. And remember how our Gurudev said that the trees are not ordinary. The trees are sages doing austerities, trying to meditate on Krishna's Leelas. So here, we even, actually, if we're lucky, we saw them in the car on the way here. There were even peacocks still running around around this beautiful holy land, so maybe we'll be lucky enough to see one of them. But you can see how extraordinary this Ram Ghat is. So now we're going to go to Jamunaji and singing.
Some were taking the role of Krishna and others taking the role of Krishna. So some acharyas have said that Baladev was also experiencing, because he's also not different from Krishna. Radhe Radhe. That he's experiencing also the Vishai Bhav in deep remembrance of Krishna. When he was sporting in the waters of Jamuna, let's go. It is said that he was like the king of elephants, Airavata, surrounded by so many she-elephants playing in the waters of Yamuna. So now we will sing Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krishna.
There are the naughty ones.
Radhe,
The one in
Jaya
green is
Krishna.
particularly naughty.
Jaya Vrindavan,
Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Vrindavan.
Shri Govinda, Gopinatho, Madana Mohan.
Shri Govinda, Gopinatha, Madana Mohan.
Shyamo Kunda, Radha Kunda, Giri Govardhan.
Shama Kunda, Radha Kunda, Giri Govardhan.
Kalindi Jamuna, Jayo, Jayo Mahāraja.
Kalindi Jamuna, Jaya, Jaya Mahāraja. I like the naughty one too. Keshi Ghata Vangshivata Dvadashakana.
Jaha Sabo Leela Koilo Śrī Nandananda.
Jaha Sabha Leela Koilo Śrī Nandananda.
Śrī Nanda Jashoda Jayo Jaya Gopagan.
Śrī Nanda Jashoda Jaya Jaya Gopagan.
Śrī Dāmadi Jayo Jayo Denu Vatsaga.
Śrī Dāmodi Jaya Jaya Denu Vatsaga.
Jayo Vrishabhanu Jayo Kirti da Sundari.
Jaya Vrishabhanu Jaya Kirti da Sundari.
Jaya Purno Mati Jayo Apirunadari.
Jaya Purnamasi Jaya Aviranagari.
Jayo Jayo Gopishwaro Vrindavano Ma.
Jaya Jaya Gopishwara Vrindavana Ma.
Jaya Jaya Krishna Sakha Bhaktu Dvijara.
Jaya Jaya Krishna Sakha Bhaktu Dvijara.
Jaya Rama Dhato Jaya Rohini Nanda.
Jaya Rama Gata Jaya Rohini Nanda. Wait, I'm coming. I'm coming.
Rohini Nanda.
Jaya Rama Gata Jaya Rohini Nanda.
Jayo Jayo Vrindavano Vasi Jato
Jaya Vrindavasi
Vrindavano
Vasi Jata
Still on tune. O Jayo Dvija Patani Jayo Naga Kanyaga
Jaya Dvija Patni Jaya Naga Kanya
Bhakti Tejaharo Pailo Govinda Chara
Bhakti Tejahara Pailo Govinda Chara. That's Jamuna ji. Śrī Samandala Jaya Jaya Radhashyam. Jaya Jaya Rasa Lila Sarva Manora. Sorry, I'm kind of watching where I'm going, not what you guys are seeing yet.
Shri Jamuna Maharani ki Opar kiya bhave jaha brajete prachar
kiya bhave Govind
Brajete prachar O Shri Janovo Pado Padma Kori Asmaran Shri Janava
Pada Padma Kori Asmaran
Odino Krishna Dasa Kohe Namo Sankirtan
Dina Krishna Dasa Kahe Nama Sankirtan
Jai Baladeva Jai Baladeva Baladeva Jai Baladeva
Jaya Baladeva Baladeva Jaya Baladeva
Shri Ram Ghat ki
Jai.
So I'm going to get a little bit of Jamuna water as Achman for all of you. You can get your own.
I'm with all of you right now, so they have to bestow Jamuna on my head too. I have a little friend.
Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe.
Sudevi, you feel that?
Yes.
Oh, it's doing dandavat. It's my danda and it's...
So from here now,
We will go to Biharvan.
Biharvan. So we'll have to be
Quick.
in the taxi for a little while.
It's okay, we can stick the camera outside of the window because there's not much traffic out there.
We'll be
Very
careful.
rural here.
He will.
Radhe Radhe bol.
Oh, I thought he wanted. You're just hearing things.
So I have one particular memory of this particular location. We're out a little bit further than in 1996, but in this place, our Gurudev and Śrīla Trivika Mahārāja were continuing to have their very friendly, God-brotherly quarrel, you can call it argument, about, because Śrīla Trivika Mahārāja was speaking about who's the superior, the topmost, Srimati Radhika or Chandravali. And Śrīla Gurudev was always saying Srimati Radhika, and Śrīla Trivika Mahārāja was trying to give the proof according to different verses in scripture that actually Chandravali's love is higher. And Gurudev would become almost like he would like become like a lion and start roaring the glories of Srimati Radhika. And even they came and sat in that place where we were talking about, where they would always sit right there under that tree. And they kept this discussion going up for quite a long time. And then we all came out. Well, it was only a few of us because most devotees had already come and taken their achman. But Gurudev and Śrīla Sanātana Maharaj came afterward when the devotees were taking prasad. And I was part of this little group that came with them. And finally, Śrīla Gurudev said, anyhow, they all came here to hear me speak, not you. And he just turned and walked away, and Śrīla Maharaj was just laughing, shaking his head. What could he say at that point? So they had this very sweet, God-brotherly banter going on, and it was so wonderful to see their beautiful brotherly interactions. Their affection and friendship. And Śrīla Maharaj was always...
Don't worry, we won't put the camera outside the window. We learned from last time.
There's no water there.
Huh?
Anyhow. So Śrīla Maharaj was always coaxing Gurudev to bring out that mood, that very strong upholding of the prominence, superiority, and the beauty of the supremacy of Srimati Radhika's moods of love and affection for Krishna. And the next place we're going is where I witnessed Śrīla Sanātana Maharaj expressing that other aspect, the weeping while calling out the names of Srimati Radhika.
Jamuna Devi ki jai. So are you going to sing there what he sang?
Yes. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
It's so quiet here.
Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Ki Jai. Just gonna show you over here one more time. There's our taxi, right in the middle. Don't know why he parked there. Look at that bull. Yeah, don't. See how beautiful here? From this hole there are parrots, baby parrots living in that tree right there. It was so beautiful when we arrived. Okay, so we'll do some bhajans in the car and we'll be careful not to put it out the window. I have learned my lesson. So we should quickly go. Radhe, Radhe. We should. Look, close up of cow dung patties. This is the main way of cooking, and these are like huts that hold all of the cow dung in them, and there are so many of them. This is rural life. Look, very, very simple, very sweet here. All right, so now we're leaving Ram Ghat.
Oh, look at the load on her head. Wait.
My taxi driver was sleeping on my seat.
You can film out that way.
I should. Sorry, guys.
Look at behind all the gober. So nice.
That's our taxi driver.
God, I almost just poured water into my mouth.
All right. And now we're off to Biharvan.
Biharvan.
Jai, there's Sudevi. And there's Anu.
Radhe, Radhe.
All right, so I'll be sure to be careful.
There's nothing around here for a long way, so.
Guru Ram Lala ki
Jai.
Ah, see.
See, as you can see, there's just, it's all
So beautiful.
very, very rural and very out here. So, it's so sweet. Okay, so we haven't done Guru Bhajan.
रास्ता तो बना दिया पर छोटा बना
गुरुदेव कृपा बिंदु दिया करो ए दास तृण पे खायति
Gurudev Kripa Bindu Diya Karo e Das Trina Pe Kayati Hina
गुरुदेव कृपा बिंदु दिया करो ए दास तृण पे खायति
Gurudev Kripa Bindu Diya Karo e Das Trina Pe Kayati Hina
सकला सहन बल दिया करो निज माने
Sakala Sahane Baladiya Karo Nijamani Sriha.
It's 11 minutes away.
It's 11 minutes away. Enough for a few bhajans. Gurudev Kripa Bindu Diya Karo e Dase Trina Pe Kayati Hina.
यहाँ से left. सकले समान
He knows.
शाकति देहनाथ जथा जथा
Sakale Saman Korite Shakati
देहनाथ जथा जथा तबे तो गाहिबो हरि नाम सुखे
Tabe to gaibo Hari Nama Sukhe
अपराध बेहात
Aparadha Vihata
गुरुदेव कृपा बिंदु दिया करो ए दासे राइट तृणपेक्षायति
Gurudev Kripa Bindu Diya Karo e Das
महाराज ने
Trina Pe Kayati Hina.
कबे हेनो कृपा लोभियाये जन कृतार्थ होइबे नाथ
Kabe no kripa Labhiyaye jana
Namiyati bodhihi Namiyati Goro more atma satho
Guru more atma sada
Gurudeva kripa bindu diya Guru edas Trinapekshayati no
Gurudev kripa bindu diya Guru edase Trinapekayati hina
Yogyata vichare kichu nahi pai Tumaro karuna saro
Yogyata vichare kichu nahi pai
Tumaro karuna
sara
Karuna na hoile kadiya kadiya
Karuna na hoile kadiya kadiya. Oh, you can see Jamuna a little bit. Prananada kivo ada
Gurudeva kripa bindu diya Guru edas Trinapekshayati no
Gurudev kripa bindu diya Guru edase Trinapekayati hina. Oh,
Jaya Gurudeva Jaya Gurudeva Gurudeva Jaya Gurudeva
Jaya Gurudeva Jaya Gurudeva Gurudeva Jaya Gurudeva
Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada
Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada. Oh, there's a peacock. There's two peacocks. Can you see them? Look, right there. I couldn't zoom in, but there were two peacocks just there. Parampara, Guru Parampara. Ki Jai. Ki Jai. Ki Jai. Sudevi on the mridanga. Ki Jai. I didn't know Sudevi could play mridanga.
Just a surprise.
Look at how lush and green it is out there.
So beautiful. Oh hey Vaishnava Thakura Doyara Sagara Edasi Karuna.
Very bumpy ride. Oh hey Vaishnava Thakura Dayara Sagara Edase Karuna Kari.
Oh hey Vaishnava Thakura
So you saw them?
Doyara Sagara Edasi Karuna.
We're gonna have a roadblock up there. Oh hey Vaishnava Thakura Dayara Sagara Edase Karuna Kari.
Diya Pado Chaya Shodho he amare
Diya Pada Chaya Shodha he amare.
Tomar charana dhori
Tomara charana dori.
He Vaishnava Thakura Doyar Sagar Left Edase Karuna Kori.
Oh hey Vaishnava Thakura Dayara Sagara Edase Karuna Kari. How are we gonna
Chaya
do this?
Vigadomi Chaya Dosha Shodhi Chaya Guna Deho Dase
Chaya Vegadami Chaya Dosha Shodhi Chaya Guna Deho Dase.
Chaya Sato Sangha Deho He Amare
Chaya Sata Sangha Deho He Yamare.
Oshe Chi Sangero Ashe
Boshe Chi Sangera Yashe.
Ekaki Ama Nohi Paiva Harinama Sankirtane
a really bumpy ride. I'm trying.
Oh, piche, piche.
Tumi kripa kari Shraddha bindu diya.
Oh, tumi kripa
Look, more
kori
peacocks are up
Shraddha bindu
There's
diya.
Kari Shraddha bindu diya.
Deho Krishna namodhani.
We're going the wrong way. Krishna namadani. I think we're going the wrong way.
Krishna se tomar, Krishna dite paro tomar shakati aache.
Krishna se tomara,
Take it.
Krishna dite
He recognizes that
tomara
wall.
shakati aache.
Amito Ganga, Krishna Krishna boli.
Amita Gangala Krishna Krishna bole.
Ai tavo pache pache.
Dai tava pache pache.
Oh he Vaishnava Thakura.
It's just all rural, very villagey Vrindavan. Oh he Vaishnava Thakura Dayara Sagar Veda se karuna kori.
Jayo Vaishnava Thakur, Jayo Vaishnava Thakur, Vaishnava Thakur, Jayo Vaishnava Thakur.
Jaya Vaishnav Thakur, Jaya Vaishnav Thakur, Vaishnav Thakur, Jaya Vaishnav Thakur.
Prabhu kripa karo, more doya karo. Prabhu kripa karo, more doya karo.
Prabhu kripa karo, more daya karo. Kripa karo, more daya karo.
Prabhu kripa karo, more doya karo. Prabhu kripa karo, more doya karo.
Prabhu kripa karo, more daya karo.
They kept it all forced inside.
More daya karo.
All Vaishnavas ki.
Jai. Yeah, it's very foresty here. I'm gonna.
On the other side of that wall, they are not farming. They just have kept it.
It's all forest. It's really beautiful.
Wow. Shri Bihar Van ki
Jai.
Jai. I'm glad we came this way. Where the buses are coming. Wow.
So beautiful and foresty.
Sang Dr. Good in '96, and I never forgot it from that time. Just stuck inside.
I hope we get to the next place before it's sunset.
We're going to just be here for a couple of minutes, offer our pranam, say hello to the local cows, take some achman in the kunda.
The fire. Are you gonna tell that? See if you can see there's just a road and forest on both sides. It's so nice. It's very, very bumpy. I'm trying to make it steady, but it's a little difficult. Okay, we have arrived.
Okay. So they have a massive goshala here. You know, there's a famous picture of Gurudev sitting under a tree. I have understood that that picture was taken here, in this place, Bihar Van.
Okay, so here we are being greeted by the locals.
Anandji, I'm taking Mridanga.
I'm just moving a little bit. It's very, very quiet and sweet here. All right, so we're going. Isn't it amazing? Okay, I don't have anything. Look,
Really friendly.
I know. Isn't it amazing that still there are places like this
They're a little thin out here. I think you need to come
in
here and see
Vrindavan?
these
Yeah,
guys
they
also.
need to eat. Especially this one. Look at it's so skinny. Maybe she's sick. Oh, look at her. She's so beautiful, but she's very thin. The rest aren't thin, so she must be a little sick. The rest are pretty much okay.
सर ढक लीजिए cover your head.
Why? What?
Braj, go please.
Oh, actually, you know something interesting? Gurudev would say to do that in the place of Balaram. Remember?
He would tell the ladies
For
to
the-
cover their heads in the
Yeah.
place of Lord Balaram.
Yeah, he would. It's true.
This is Bihar Kund. Look how beautiful.
Cows are around.
Look over there. Cows.
Listen to those parrots. There's a peacock right there in the tree. Right there.
Where?
Right there. You have to back
Oh,
up.
there's a peacock here. I don't know if you can see, but right? Did I get it? Am I getting it? Can you see it?
You might have to go underneath more.
All right, let me try to go this. No, I can't see it this way. Oh, there it goes. It's moving. You see it by the sun. It's just moving where the sun is. There's a peacock. Wow, how beautiful. Look. It's the greenest kund I've ever seen.
We're still going to take Ashman on behalf of everyone.
Yes, of course.
Ready?
Yes. Jai Ho. Jai Ho. Jai Ho.
You coming or you want?
So I'm just going to offer pranam here. This is one of the most favorite places of Krishna in his cowherd-boy leelas. I don't know why it's so green actually. I don't know. But it's beautiful and it smells very sweet here.
Super blue-green algae.
Yeah.
It's that very coveted, super healthy drink. Super
Yeah.
green.
It's very sweet. But Krishna used to love coming here with his sakhas and his cows, and he would bring them here to graze. It is said that the milk that would come from the cows from this very forest would yield more cream than milk. And so Krishna liked to bring them here so much.
I mean, there's like extra creamy milk.
Yes, extra creamy milk is here. Is found in this a forest of Vraj.
Bihar Van. Also, Srila Gurudev said that unbeknownst to the cowherd boys, Krishna would also come here and play in the kundas with Lalita, Srimati Radhika and the gopis. And also there was a dance competition that took place in this area between Srimati Radhika and Krishna. There's actually a beautiful Braj Kirtan that I don't know about this dance competition. And Srimati Radhika was like the coach, you could say. And Krishna was trying to follow all of the dance moves properly, but when he would make any mistake, she would glare at him like, oh, you've done it wrong. And he'd be like, okay. So it wasn't like a dance competition, more like dance lessons. And Krishna was learning, and Srimati Radhika was the coach and teaching. There's so many beautiful pastimes. Look at right there, the peacocks and the parrots. All
there's
together.
A bunch of parrots here, and also peacocks together eating. Another beautiful thing, Krishna used to sit in the trees here, and he would call his cows. It is said that he would sit in the tree and play his flute, and on his flute he would call the name of each cow. And he had like counting beads, like we do for our malas, but he had for his cows. And he would call them each by name, and they would come to him and he would count them. Now remember, he has a lot of cows, and so he knew each and every one of them. And he would call them, and he would keep calling and playing his flute on a certain note with a certain sound until those cows came. And our Gurudev was saying that when Krishna would come out in the morning, the first thing he would do is go to his cows, and he would address the cow as mother. And he would say, "Oh mother, did you sleep well tonight? Did you have good rest?" And he would massage their bodies. And there was no need for milking them. Immediately upon seeing Krishna, the cows would give their milk. They were so eager to give their milk to Krishna. He didn't need to actually milk them. They would already be giving their milk. And then he would go and he would see the bulls, and he would address the bulls as father and say, "Oh father, how are you today? Are you happy?" And so we can see by this that Krishna was so attached to all of the cows. All of them were his mothers and fathers, and that's the way they should be treated. They give their milk, they give their love. Gurudev said that actually the cow's milk is love, and that love is offered to Krishna automatically and willingly. So I think that it's very important for us to understand how to when we do take milk, to take it with a grave attitude and with so much care and honor and reverence for those jivas that are so dear to Krishna. So this is Bihar Van, a place of deep leelas with Radha and Krishna, and also a place where he would play with his sakhas. Near here is where there was a forest fire. I don't know if you remember. So the cows and the cowherd boys got caught in a forest fire, and Krishna wouldn't save them right away. He was like, "No, last time I saved you, or last time I did anything, like I ate mud, they told my mother. So now if I save them by eating fire, I'll get in so much trouble." So Krishna told them, "Oh, you have to close your eyes." And they did, and then he swallowed that fire. So this happened very close to here. I think there's Thakurji, so we'll go and see them. We're actually on our way to Chirgat. But we must come to these places where the cows are so honored and cared for. It's the mother cow. So, all right, here we go. There's Thakurji. Oh, okay, sorry, I can't take video, okay?
Mobile operating is hardly prohibited here.
Okay. So I can't show you guys.
But their names are Nikunja Bihari, Nikunja Biharini.
Oh, we were close. It smells like camphor here. It's so beautiful.
They're so beautiful also.
Oh.
Do you want to go in close and see them? I don't know what she's already told you, so.
Mobile operating is hardly restricted here.
Okay.
Understand?
Yes.
He's not showing. He's not showing.
So in this place, before when we came with Gurudev, there was a lot more forest, but in the back there's forest. It was the first time I heard Gurudev had Krishna Das Prabhu sing Radha Kunda Tata Kunja Kutira in 1996. So beautiful. Radha Kunda Tata Kunja Kutira Radhe Radhe Govardhana Parvata. She wants to snip it. Yamunatira Kusuma Sarovara Manasa. Yeah, we're gonna go. Ganga Kalinda Nandini Vipula Taranga. And in this same place, I was telling you where Srila Bhaktivedānta Trivikram Mahārāja. Radhe Radhe. Gangshivata Gokula Dhira Samira Vrindavana Taru. So Srila Trivikram Mahārāja sang Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite. And he was weeping. Tears were pouring from his eyes like torrents of rain. So, oh, here's Sudevi.
Okay,
Such a beautiful and sweet and deep mood. Oh, I don't know, somewhere in the back.
Yeah, somewhere back this way.
In the sand.
We used to go deep into the forest area there.
I'll post a picture in this thread once we arrive home. Look who's coming to say hello. Radhe
They're
Radhe.
coming from all sides. I'm going this way. You know, I think here they also need help with the cows. A lot of them are so skinny. It's one problem with having a goshala. You need a lot of money to be able to care for them. Shala? Okay. We want to go to the next location, to Chirgat, because we're feeling that the devotees, I think it was last night or the night before, they were asking for maybe just listening or joining in and chanting Mahamantra for 1 hour. And so we thought we could go to Chirgat and we can tell some of the beautiful leelas that happened, or the beautiful leela, the one that's so famous there. And then from that we'll just sit down and begin to chant, and we could all just meditate and chant. So it's really, really special here. Look at all the beautiful cows.
Wow. You're singing the cow song. Jaya Chara Vinandana. Showing them?
Yeah, I'm doing as much as I can. Look at Peacock just running down the street. He's singing a song about what? Krishna and the cows? I don't know who took the picture, Kamala Didi, but I do know that they say there's a tree there, and when we come in the other way, everybody would go to that tree and hold on to it and touch it, because it was the tree that Gurudev sat under, and you know, we know that for sure. So everybody was really happy to be there with that tree. So
Do you have connection, Sudevi?
yeah. Do you not?
Somehow my connection is off. So just let them know if it does disconnect
If it disconnects, we will come back on.
as soon as possible.
Sorry, I had the phone a little out the window. We weren't really talking about anything. But if it does disconnect, I will try again, especially at Chirghat. So, Shari, next bhajan.
Nitai Gunamani Amar, Nitai Gunamani.
Nitai Gunamani Amar, Nitai Gunamani.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva.
Kishori, what's happening?
It may have gone off. Gaura Bhakta.
No, it's fine. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Nitai Gunamani Ama Nitai Gunamani Aniya Premera Manya Bhashailo Yavani
Nitai Gunamani Amar Nitai Gunamani Aniya Premera Vanya Bhashailo Yavani. What are they doing?
Premera Vanya Loyani Thai Aila Gaura Deshe Duvino Bhagata Gama Hino Hino Vashe
Preme Vanya Loyani Thai
Aila Gaura Deshe
Dubilo Bhakata Gana Dinahina Bhashi.
Dino Hina Patita Pamaro
Oh gosh, sorry guys, it's really, really bumpy.
Brahmara Durlabha Prem Sabakari Jache
Dinahina Patita Maranahi Vache Dulava Prema Sabakare Jache.
Abadha Karuna
Careful with the kids.
Katiya Mohano Ghare Ghare Bhule Prema Ami Arabano Abadha Karuna Katiya Mohano
Gare Gare Bhule Prema Ami Aravana.
Lochan More Moranitai Devana Bhajino Janiya Shuniya Sela Atma Ghati Hoilo
Din Bole Morani Tai Chevana Bhajilo Suniya Se Atma Ghati Hoilo.
Nitai Gunamani Amar Nitai Gunamani Aniya Premera Vanya Bhashailo Yavani
Aniya Premera Vanya Bhashailo Yavani.
Olo Nitai Gauranga Jai Nitai Gauranga
Nitai Gauranga Jai Nitai Gauranga.
O Nitai
Nitai he, nitai he,
Nitai he, Gaura he, Nitai he, Gaura he,
nitai he, Gaura he, nitai he, Gaura he.
Śrī Nityananda Prabhu ki jai, Sacinandana Gaura Hari
Ki jai.
Gauranga tumi more, Dayana chari ho.
Can you not go so high?
Gauranga tumi more, Dayana chari ho.
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 Apana kariya ranga, charane rakhi ho.
Apana kariya ranga, charan.
O Gauranga tumi more, Dayana chari ho. Tumi more, Dayana chari ho. Tomaro charano lagi, sab tyagi hu. Tomaro charano lagi,
Sab tyagi hu.
O Shitala charana paiya, Shitala charana paiya, Sharana loinu. Shitala charana paiya, Sharana loinu. Ekule okule mui, Dilo tilanjali. Ekule okule mui,
Looks like a school.
Dilo tilanjali. Sit there.
He's telling us how to get to Cheer God.
Sit there. Dilo tilanjali. Rakhi ho charane more, Rakhi ho charane more, apnara boli. Gauranga tumi more, Dayana chari ho.
Gauranga tumi more, Dayana chari ho.
O Vasudeva Ghosha bole, charane dhoriya.
Vasudeva Ghosha,
charane dhoriya. O kripa kori rakho more, pad chaya diya. Kripa kori rakho more, pad chaya diya. Gauranga tumi more, Dayana chari ho.
Gauranga tumi more, Dayana
राखी हो आपन करिया रंगा करने राखी हो गौरांग तुम्हें मोरे गयाना छाली हो गौरांग तुम्हें मोरे गयाना छाली जय सच्चिनंदन जय गौर हरि सच्चिनंदन जय गौर हरि सच्चिनंदन जय गौर हरि सच्चिनंदन जय गौर हे 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 श्री सच्चिनंदन गौर हरि की जय.
I hope nobody feels car sick. It's too bumpy. It's too bumpy to play cartos. It makes it a little bit difficult. Sorry about this.
Luckily we have a bump stopper.
What?
This thing is supposed to stop the bumps a little bit.
Oh. Yeah. The thing that I'm holding is supposed to stop the bumps, but I doubt it's doing
A
much.
little bit, a little bit. Hold it.
Sure.
Krishna Deva Bhavantam Vande. Oh Krishna Deva Bhavantam Vande.
Krishna Deva Bhavantam Vande.
Manamana Samadhukaram Marapaya Nijapada Pankajamakarante. Manamana Samadhukaram Krishna Deva Bhavantam Vande.
Krishna Deva Bhavantam Vande.
Krishna Deva Bhavantam Vande.
Krishna Deva Bhavantam Vande.
Yadyapi samadhishu vidhirapi pashyati natavanakhagram marichin. Yadyapi samadhishu vidhirapi pashyati
Natavanakhagramarichim.
idame chami nisham yatavachyuta tadapi kripadutavechim.
Idami chami nisham yatavachyuta tadapi kripadutavechim.
Krishna Deva Bhavantam Vande.
Krishna Deva Bhavantam Vande. We're almost there. Just having a traffic jam.
Traffic jam.
Traffic jam right here.
Oh, Parameshwara Tata Pitavadi Durghata Ghatana Vidhatri.
Parameshwara Tata Pitavadika Durghata Ghatana Vidhatri.
Oh, Krishna Deva Bhavantam Vande.
Krishna Deva Bhavantam Vande.
Ayam Abhilo Latayadya Sanatana Kalita Dhukara Sabharam.
Ayam Abhilola Tayadya Sanatana Kalita Dhukara Sabharam.
Onivasatu Nityamiham Krishna Nandini Vindana Madhuri Vasaram. That's our car. Onivasatu Nityamiham Vindana Madhuri
Vasaram.
Oh, Krishna Deva Bhavantam Vande.
Krishna Deva Bhavantam. Oh, watch that little puppy.
Krishna Deva
Is it out of the way?
Bhavantam Vande. I don't know.
Krishna Deva Bhavantam Vande.
Manamana Samadhukara Marapaya Nijapada Pankajamakarande. Left
Manamana Samadhukara Marapaya Nijapada Pankajamakarande.
Krishna Deva Bhavantam Vande.
Krishna Deva Bhavantam Vande.
Krishna Deva Bhavantam Vande.
Krishna Deva Bhavantam
Krishna He, Krishna He, Krishna He,
Krishna He, Krishna He, Krishna He, Krishna He,
Krishna He, Krishna He, Krishna He, Krishna He,
Krishna He, Krishna He, Krishna He,
Krishna He, Krishna He, Krishna He, Krishna He,
Krishna He,
Krishna He, Krishna He, Shri Chir Ghat
Wow,
ki jai.
Jamuna is really far.
Very far.
So we've arrived at Chir Ghat. Jamunaji is so far out there. Wow. Kishori? Are you going there first?
Yes, and then we'll go to the tree. So we come to the temple of Katyayani in Chir Ghat. Ooh. And we will first have darshan of Thakurji.
I don't know if they'll allow darshan, but we'll try.
And then we'll go to a quieter location under the tree that we would all circumambulate with Srila Gurudev.
I'm just going to do this before anyone comes and says no.
Katyayani Devi ki
Jai.
jai.
Did you get? Radhe Radhe. Bidis. Jai Katyayani Devi ki jai. Does everybody see?
फोटो सामने
Oh, ठीक है ठीक है. See, dear Vaishnavas.
सामने करना चाहिए बहुत कम में रखना
ठीक है, okay.
ठीक है, okay.
ठीक है, okay. No, we're not allowed to worship her like this. We'll explain in just a moment, Janardhan Prabhu. So. So, this tree we used to circumambulate with our Gurudev.
That one over there.
Also this one. Wouldn't he sit over here?
Rarely, we would always be over there.
In
Sometimes we
96,
come here
yeah.
For Kārtika time.
Yes.
Because it has more space.
Yeah, I remember here.
But it's very loud.
It's too loud. Look at their decorations. They're like parrots. There we go. The naughty boys are here. Radhe Radhe.
राधे राधे करो ना आपके
Do you have anything?
Got him. We have to do something for them here.
भैया एक बनाना
There.
भैया दादा भैया एक बनाना
It's really strange to hear someone ask for 1 rupee. Usually you find that they ask for like 500
Or 10
or
20.
10 at least. Here they just ask for one.
You'll be busy for a while, huh? If he's giving biscuits.
We have to give something to them
Yeah.
here. This very, very poor. Kishori ji,
So, yes, I'm just wondering how to get there.
we're going to try to take you to the tree and then we'll discuss a little bit. You're not getting any? Kishori, should she get something for them?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Look, he's getting up. Chalo.
Beautiful little calf.
राधे 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 हरे कृष्ण हरे
That's the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Before Jamuna was up, right up to here, and sometimes she goes out very far. All of the devotees would come and take baths here when Gurudev was here.
Yes.
And also we would have prasadam here.
The water here at Jamuna is very, very pristine. Very sweet. Tulsi Devi.
Beautiful.
Wow, she's so beautiful. Look at her.
Radhe Radhe Baba.
Radhe Radhe. Look at Thakurji here. We'll offer pranam.
Jai Shri Krishna.
I wish I could write all of your names in the dust here.
Do you have the names with you?
No, I didn't bring them today. But you're all here, so look at,
You this way.
see all the cloth in the trees?
And then you can have that whole view of the sunset. Wow. See, there's clothes hanging in the trees.
Yeah. See how far out it goes. Janardhan Prabhu said he sent money to give to this place. Did you?
When? Specifically?
Yeah, I guess so. Specifically, you better give more.
Okay. I just, my phone's not working, so I can't see what's coming in.
He's going to give extra here. His phone isn't working, so, well, obviously you all know that. He doesn't have a phone anymore. So my phone is his connection. So you have to let me know. Now I get to know what's going on. That was just he sent $11 for here. Do you
Okay.
have that much here?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll give that here. Yes. So he wants us to do parikrama and then we'll give. And then we'll sit down and speak a little bit and do some Mahamantra as the sun goes down.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. See all the saris in the tree.
Oh, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Oh, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram, Rama Ram, Hare Hare. Rama Rama Ram, Hare Hare. So, you want to be there, or do you? Yeah, it's good with the sun behind. Sit down.
Maybe I should sit that way so they can see the tree.
That's what I was thinking.
Well, you should have said.
We're adjusting here, and the sunset.
The tree's more important than the sunset. Can you hold it up? So, Ajnanitimidandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Śrī Gurave Namaha. So, just a couple of days ago, we entered into Katyayani Vraj. This is a very most sacred time. During this time, first of all, Janardhan Prabhu asked, oh, so are we, or should we, or could we worship Katyayani Devi like the gopis? Did I say it wrong?
Katyayani.
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 So, Kishori Mohan, Mr. Perfectionist, is correcting me on the way I'm saying it, but I'm doing my best, so please bear with me. What was I saying?
Janardhan asked if we could observe this Vraj.
Yes. So, our Guru Varg has made it very, very clear that this Katyayani Vrat is only for gopis. It is not for those of us in these material bodies. So many of the young girls in Braj, it became time for their marriage ceremony. And hearing that it was time for their marriage ceremonies and realizing that their parents were going to marry them to any gopas, all of these very young gopis, they became very much perturbed. We don't want just any husband. We want Krishna. So they beg their parents, we want to do Katyayani.
Katyayani.
No, I don't even want to say it.
Sorry.
They want to do this vrat. And so the parents were very happy. Yes, you should have a qualified son or a qualified husband. You should have all of this beauty in your life. Go and do this austerity. So early in the morning, all of these very young gopis, for 1 month, first they would make khichdi. That means they would take mung dal and rice with no salt, no spices, nothing else in it. They would take this as their vrat only 1 time of day, and then they would come to Jamuna in the early morning, just before the sun would rise, holding hands and singing songs about Krishna. They would come here and they would go and bathe in Jamunaji for 1 month straight. This is considered one of the coldest times of the year. And in the early morning, it's very misty and it's very cold and frigid. The air is so heavy. So for 1 month, these young girls were coming. And what were they praying for? They were praying to
Katyayani.
Say it.
Katyayani Mahamai Mahayogendaneshwari Nandagopam Sutam Devam Patim Me Kurute Namaha.
Gurudev would come here and say Upapati.
Upapati.
Not pati, but paramour. So they were praying that I want to be the wife of Krishna. Let's just put in consideration that there were thousands of these gopis. These were sadhan siddha gopis, and they were the personified Vedas who came as gopis, or those who were in Ram Leela in the Dandakaranya forest, and they were doing austerities. They met Ram and they said, "We want to love you like a beloved." And Ram is like, "This can't be fulfilled." Not like this. Only Krishna can fulfill this desire. Besides, I've taken a eka patni vrat. I will not accept any other wife. Only Sita is my wife. So only Krishna can fulfill these desires. So they all did austerities, and they were born from the wombs of gopis in Vraj. So now is the time when they're praying, we want Krishna as our husband. But as they're all bathing, they're all aspiring for the same thing. How would they all have Krishna as their husband? Right there is sort of an indication that there's going to be some kind of Parakiya mood going on. They're all friendly, they're all together, and they're all praying for the same thing. Finally, 1 month passed when they were doing this every morning, early, cold rut. They would go up to their necks in this cold water, and they would sing and pray to Katyayani, Purnamasi, actually. They would pray to Yoga Maya. Yoga, we know, means to connect, to meet, to bring together. And Maya is Krishna's internal and external Shaktis. The Maya that they are praying to is Yoga Maya. It is that personality who connects us and who can give us relationship with Krishna. In other words, Yoga Maya's manifestation in Braj is 2. There is Purnamasi. She is like the guru of all. She knows about Krishna's intimate leelas, but she's somewhat distant from it. And then she comes as Vrinda Devi, a very young forest goddess. And she arranges all of the beautiful meetings for Radha and Krishna. But she is also Yoga Maya. And she is that personality who we saw there, the gopis. They came here, and after they would bathe, they would do out of the mud here, out of clay. That's why the deity there looks like that. They would make it out of mud, and they would worship her, and then they would offer all kinds of foodstuffs and all kinds of clothing and beautiful things to her, and praying, "Please, make my meeting with Krishna. I want him alone as my beloved, as my husband." So on the last day of their vrat, they decided to do something. If anybody wants blessings from someone, they have to go to someone who carries what they want. Like any young girl who's about to be married, she gets the blessing of all married couples. Never a widow. They don't bless them. It's all the married people that will come and shower them with long life and a good marriage and all auspiciousness. What I have, I can bless you with. Gurudev would say, if you only have 5 rupees and someone asks you for 100, what can you give them? Only what you have. So they knew, oh, we must invite those gopis that have attained Krishna. So they invited Srimati Radhika and so many of her prominent Sakhis to come and to bathe the last day and to break their vrat. Starting the vrat and breaking it, all are very, very important. Breaking the vrat doesn't mean that it ends. It means that's the beginning. They're doing a vrat for a purpose, for a result. So the vrat is there to call out, to say, this is my hope, my goal, my aspiration. But the moment you break that vrat and that austerity, doesn't mean that your vrat stops. It means this is the beginning of it. So they came here with Srimati Radhika. They came with Lalita Sakhi, with so many who are very, very close to Srimati Radhika. And they began to bathe in the early morning. At that time, Krishna, knowing the heart of these gopis, but especially knowing that Srimati Radhika had also come here, he climbed up in a kadamba tree. Kadamba tree is actually the representative of Srimati Radhika. And a tamal tree is representative of Krishna. Whenever the gopis are frightened, or if Srimati Radhika sees a tamal tree, she'll chastise it, thinking it's Krishna. If she sees a peacock in it, she thinks the peacock is like the crown on his head, and that he's playing with other gopis if there's any deers or movement around him. So that tamal tree is stimuli for Srimati Radhika. And for Krishna, the kadamba tree is his stimuli for Srimati Radhika. So he climbed up in the
Kadamba
tree. Now I'm mixed up. In the kadamba tree. And this is signifying first and foremost what? That he himself is also taking shelter of Srimati Radhika. He did not come before this time. Very trickily, he took all of the clothes of the gopis that were sitting around Jamunaji. They were playing and they were chanting and they were doing their vrat and their prayers. He took all of their clothes and he hung them in the branches of the kadamba tree.
I'm just focusing on
One
the...
Vaishnava was saying, what is that representative? Why did he do that? They were saying that he hung them there so that that scent, that mood of the kadamba, meaning the mood of Srimati Radhika, should touch these gopis. Because these gopis, if we understand what is bhav, what is mood, everything they wear is made of their love and affection for Krishna. It's not that, oh, this matches my sari, so I'm going to wear it. And I think I'm going to wear this hairpin, and I'm going to wear this. None of that. It's all about mood, and they're telling Krishna everything about themselves just in the way they're decorated. So Krishna was stealing all of their moods and, in a sense, offering them to Srimati Radhika. Sitting up in that tree, he was smiling and waiting. After some time, those girls wanted to come out of the water because it was cold. And they looked and they saw their clothes were gone. And they saw up in the tree Krishna smiling at them. And he said, oh, gopis, I know that you must be so cold. You're in there shivering in the water. You should come out, come out. The gopis looked up at Krishna. At one moment, they were feeling so much shock and so much shyness. And at the same time, they're looking at him thinking, we have attained our goal. Krishna has heard our prayer. So then they began to talk back and forth with Krishna. They're saying, hey, Krishna, you come from such a high-class family. Why are you doing something like this? You should return our clothes. And Krishna said, no, 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 you should come out and take them. There are so many of you. It may be that all of you might steal each other's cloth. One by one, you should come and take your cloth. The gopis got upset and said, listen, Krishna, we will make a complaint to King Kamsa because of you. Krishna laughed. He said, no harm. I'm not afraid of Kamsa. You should come. And then finally, after so much going back and forth and so much banter, they realized they had no other choice but to come out naked. So our Srila Gurudev and our Guru Varg, first and foremost, they tell us that these gopis, they first of all were very young, very little girls, praying and hoping for the day to have Krishna as their husband. So in Shastra, it is told that these gopis are like... How were we explaining it this morning? Can you explain what we were speaking about this morning? Because I can't quite...
So, Srila Gurudev and our Guru Varga, our acharyas, were explaining that these gopis were very, very young. And not only that, but because they are born from the wombs of gopis, they are, in essence, already entering into Krishna Lila. So their every action, their every activity, their everything is completely pure and transcendental, and there's no mundane inebriety within it. Our Guru Varga have said that they were quite young. Like you will see any 2-year-olds running around naked in the street. And here in Braj, it's completely normal. And boys and girls at that age are not thinking of anything else. But still, those young gopis felt attracted to Krishna naturally, spontaneously in their hearts, because that is their nature. And so they were offering everything to Krishna, and Krishna taking their clothes. This is also part of them. It's representing themselves and their moods. So taking that represents that I'm accepting you, I'm accepting your moods, I'm accepting everything. What we were discussing this morning was that in actuality, in this material world, we wear external clothes. Not only that, but we have external skin, external flesh, external muscle, veins, blood, bones, pus, stool, and all kinds of nasty things inside. And deep, deep inside is our real self. That is the soul. When you turn everything else off, what you have left is the pure soul. And the pure soul has its own appearance and its own eternal, natural... Sorry, that side.
Okay.
Its own eternal, natural expressions of love for Krishna, which manifest in the way of their appearance. So the kajal, their clothes, their ornaments, their flowers, whatever they have is all part of themselves. This is part of their sthayi bhav, or their fixed transcendental emotion. And so really, you can even see it in so many different faiths. This idea of coming before God. In essence, you have to be stripped of all other mundane conceptions. In a sense, like naked before God. That I am yours completely, and I'm offering you my everything, and I have nothing else to hide. So these young girls who were previously these rishis in Dandakaranya, all of the young friends of Sita in Janakpur, who also became attracted to Ram, but he made a vow to accept only one wife. All of those rishi-chari, muni-chari personalities who all came as gopis, then they were able to come here, offer prayers, and take shelter of Srimati Radhika and the gopis, and offer their very selves. Why did Krishna claim their clothes? You want to tell this part?
Go, it's beautiful.
Because they were praying for something. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, as one approaches me, I reciprocate accordingly. Yeyata mam prapadyante tangstataiva bhajamyaham. So they wanted Krishna as their husband. In order to fulfill that, he had to see them without clothes on. Because only a husband can see their wife without clothes. No one else has that right. In modern culture, it's a different story altogether. We won't go there. But in that Vedic culture, only a husband can see their wife in such a way. So even at that age, although Krishna was so small and those gopis were so small, still he fulfilled their desires, accepted them completely. And without any hesitation, there was some hesitation, but they had no choice. They offered them their very selves. They did pranam to Krishna. They were holding their hands above their head when they came out of Jamuna to Krishna. And Krishna was there with all of their clothes, smiling very charmingly, and accepting all of their hearts, their love and affection.
So Krishna became so pleased when he saw that they actually did this, because when they were in the water, first one of the things they said to him, they said, first give us our clothes, we are your maidservants. So afterwards, then we can have so much discussion. And Krishna said, but you said you're my maidservant, so prove it by doing this. So finally they did. But if we look at these leelas and we try to apply something of a meaning to us, today I was thinking that so many times we become devotees. Can you hold it up? Devotees become somewhat embarrassed being devotees, wearing tilak, you know, looking like we do. We get, even in the holy dham, we get called out, oh, Hare Krishna, Radhe Radhe. They don't do it to everyone else. But we get that so much, and in the West, it's shocking. You get stared at like you're a mad person. But this Leela was showing how pleased Krishna was that they gave up their society, they gave up their shame, they gave up their embarrassment. Srila Bhaktivedānta Swami, Srila Prabhupada, he said that a real aristocratic girl like these gopis were, he said they would rather die than actually be shamed like this. But because they saw Krishna is their eternal beloved, they were willing to give up everything for him. And so I was thinking, for us, we have this kind of thing where we sometimes feel shy to show that I'm a devotee of Krishna, or that he is my eternal Lord and Master. And we take off our tilak when we go outside, or we do other things hiding that we actually belong to Guru and Krishna. And just see how happy Krishna became even with Putana. Putana came in the guise of a mother, even though she was a witch coming to kill Krishna. But just because she came in a certain attire, you've come to me like a mother, then I will give you an eternal place like that. So how charmed Krishna was by them. The gopis, they dressed, and then they began, Srila Prabhupada said they wouldn't leave. Even though once they were dressed again, they were shy again. And they were feeling a little bit like, oh, what do we do? And they didn't know if they could stare at Krishna or not. And they were looking away, but they wouldn't go back home. They were so happy, and Krishna started laughing. He said, now I want to stay here and perform a vrat with you. I want to stay here for 1 month with all of you and break my vrat with you. And so then Krishna said, very soon, in the autumn, I will fulfill all of your desires. And that is when Kartik Purnima begins and Rasa Leela happens. So this time, this Katyayani, this vrat is so special, because for us, we don't follow in a mood of praying that Krishna becomes our husband. Even the gopis, that didn't happen. These young gopis took shelter of Yoga Maya. They took shelter of her. And as Purnamasi, she understands what is the deepest desire of Krishna. And she knows how to facilitate everything. She knows that Krishna in Braj will not have any marriage. And so she helped Krishna to fulfill their desires in such a way. And their desires were fulfilled also, not because they wanted to enjoy Krishna, but they thought, I want to give my everything to Krishna. Everything belongs to him, so I want to offer my very self to him. And one thing that we should be very clear of is this is not a pastime of any kind of lust. Krishna is not attracted to mundane lust. We know this. We know that if we try to offer anything of this world that is for our enjoyment, Krishna has no desire to take it. What does he want? He wants the pure thing, the essence. This is why when we do a yajna and we pour ghee into it, first of all, as we were talking in Bahirvan, that ghee or milk is the love of a cow. And if you actually make that the essence of it, you take it and make it more and more refined, you have ghee. And then when you have a fire yajna and you're offering anything to the Lord, what do? You throw in the ghee and you say svaha. That ghee is a carrier of our prayers with all those grains and everything. But that ghee, made of love and affection of the cow, is what carries the essence of our prayers through mantra. This is why it's so important to use ghee for a yajna. So in the same way, Purnamasi understands every desire of Krishna, and she facilitates it. As Vrinda, even us, ourselves, we have tulsi on our bodies, not just so that everything we speak can be heard by Krishna, that when we sing, Krishna will take it, because we know he won't take anything unless it's touched by tulsi. But also, Purnamasi is like a gatekeeper. Nothing bad should enter, no ill mood should come inside of this body that is against this mood of loving Krishna. It should be for his pleasure, for his satisfaction, not for mine. And so Purnamasi, Yogamaya Devi, arranged that all of Krishna's desires are fulfilled, but also those desires of the gopis to fulfill Krishna's desires are also fulfilled. Because in Ram Leela, it was impossible. The Vedas, the Puranas, they all wanted to have some kind of relationship with Krishna, but in those forms they cannot. But Krishna, who is complete and full of ras and full of pastimes, he can have every kind of relationship with his bhaktas. And this pastime is showing that Parakiya ras, this mood of Krishna being my beloved, is the topmost mood in Braj. Srila Prabhupada said we can never say that somebody's love is more than Mother Yashoda's, or someone's love is more than a cow. Their love is the peak of love, the peak of affection, of everything for Krishna. We don't grade it like that, but our Gurudev refined it in such a way that those gopis who are willing to give up all society, who are willing to give up everything, just like we heard during Damodar Vrat, Krishna thought, if I run into the street, my mother will never run after me. Why? Because everyone will see her and she will never do something like this. So Krishna knows what people will do. He knows who's following what. But one thing he doesn't understand is the gopis' love for him, especially Srimati Radhika. That kind of self-sacrifice, of surrender, of love, even he becomes completely astonished and bewildered by it. So this is showing that here in Vrindavan, everything is meant for the pleasure of Krishna. And those gopis, under the guidance of Srimati Radhika and all of her Sakhis, attained that position by being in front of Krishna in such a way. Just like Kishori Mohan Prabhu is saying, like us, we have all of these coverings on us, but the essential us is quite naked. It doesn't have all of these material things on it. And who are we? How are we to love Krishna? What is our mood of seva to Krishna? That we will have to understand. And that is what we have. The essence of who we are is what is offerable to Krishna. Our Atma is like that ghee, and our sadhan is the fire. And all of our moods and our prayers are those mantras being offered to Krishna. And our Gurudev is that person conducting everything, bringing us in relationship to Krishna. This is why we come to these places, because they're so powerful for our own sadhan and our own hopes and aspirations to serve Radha Krishna Yugal in Braj. Not like this, the way the gopis were praying. Gurudev, when he would chant that verse, he would say Upapati. Upapati means not my pati, like a beloved outside of marriage. So Krishna wanted to taste this thing. Only Krishna can do this. And the gopis who have these moods with him, even they were rectified. Our acharyas say, we don't perform Katyayani Vrat. We don't do that. That is only for those gopis, not for us. But what we can do is pray to Purnamasi, to Yogamaya, to Vrinda Devi, to please somehow or other engage us in the service of Krishna. Yogamaya can actually take us and give us her shelter. She can give us entrance into Braj. We can't enter Braj without Yogamaya, without Purnamasi, without Vrinda. So we are so fortunate to come to places like this where we can pray, where the gopis prayed, but our prayer is quite different. I only want to be the Palyadasi, the Kinkari of Srimati Radhika, under the guidance of Sri Rupa Manjari, Sri Raman Manjari, and our Guruvar, under the guidance of them, in the gun of Lalita Sakhi. But right here and now, at this time as I am, I'm begging, please give me Guru Nishta, give me Shraddha, give me faith. Give me the nishta that I will not give up my practice. I will not give up my Gurudev. I will not give up the path of bhakti. I will not be shy and try to please people in this world and pretend that I have any other thing to do with this world. My only goal and aspiration I'm wearing on my head. I'm wearing this foot dust of the gopis because I want everyone that sees it to understand that this is my mood and I am in this line. And if you can give me anything, bless me for that. This is everything for us. So,
Mukunda Prabhu commented here, also now these gopis' bodies will be duplicated so that they can never be touched by any husband. And like the other gopis, duplicates were made that allowed them to attain Ras Leela when Krishna called. These gopis, by the association of the Nitya Siddha gopis, attain success in achieving Rasa Leela.
yes. Thank you so much, Mukunda Prabhu.
And also I just wanted to Hare Krishna. I just wanted to add a little bit on the points that Sudevi was discussing. That actually these gopis are not mundane, they're not material, they're transcendental. In essence, we read from Sri Brahma Samhita, Ananda Chinmaya Rasa Pratibhavitabhis, Tabirya Eva Nija Rupataya Kalabhi, that the gopis are manifestations of Radhika's moods of love and affection, her different moods of love and affection for Krishna. Each one has an embodiment. So we should understand that those who have the qualification to enter into this ras with Krishna, the Rasa Leela, they are not any ordinary personalities. They are completely pure and transcendental. Their bodies are not material, their minds are not material, their intention, their activities are not material. And so when Krishna, this is what our acharyas have explained. Are you cold? Our acharyas have explained.
Keep going, keep going.
Okay. Our acharyas have explained that because they are actually manifestations of Krishna or his manifestations, there is no flaw, there is no harm, there is no defect, because they're extensions of himself. Srimati Radhika is his Purna Shakti. And from her, all other gopis are manifesting. Bahu kanta binanahe rasera ulas. Without so many different kantis, or kantas, means beloveds. Krishna's ras cannot find its highest extent. So in Vrindavan, you won't find Krishna married to any gopi. In Vrindavan, you only find with Krishna parakiya bhav. That's why we sang before, parakiya bhave jaha brajete prachar. What is the preaching of Vrindavan? This mood of paramour. Now, very interestingly, the verse says parakiya bhav. And all the time, whenever we hear it, we hear parakiya bhav. What is the meaning of this? Bhav means mood. It's the mood that I am married to another, but I'm running for Krishna. When it is Krishna, there is no harm in it. Not only is there no harm, that is the perfection of everyone. Gurur na sasyat. If your guru is opposed to you serving Krishna, you reject the order of guru and serve Krishna. Svajano na sasyat. Your friends, your family. Pita na sasyat. Your own father, like Hiranyakashipu. Janani, your own mother, like Bharat Mahāraja's mother, Kaikeyi. Daivam na sasyan. Krishna had all the Brajabasis reject the puja of Indra and they worship Giriraj instead. Napatishcha sasyan. The wives of the Brahmins rejected their order. The gopis, they left their husbands and they all ran to serve Krishna. And because of this, all of these personalities are the most glorified personalities in all of the universe, if they are doing it for Krishna. Because they are actually Krishna's own manifestations, they're not different from him in essence. Then, when they are surrendering themselves to him, they only have this bhav. So we should understand that they are his. So this discussion was also talked about by Jiva Goswami. There's the Svakiya and the Parakiya. Svakiya literally means one's own. So they're all Krishna's. And so in essence, already he is their Pranapati. He is their Lord and Master and their eternal husband, you can say. They have no other. But they have this bhav, Parakiya bhav. This bhav, this mood, creates that tension, that excitement. And within that realm of tension, all rasa is taking place. So whenever any of the gopis are running out in the middle of the night to meet with Krishna, when these young gopis are up to their necks in Jamuna water, doing intense austerities, freezing through the winter to attain Krishna as their pati, they can never attain him as their husband in Vrindavan, like, swaha, marriage with the, tying your clothes and circumambulating the fire, and you're married for 7 lifetimes. They have given everything to Krishna. And so their final destination, the final destination must be Parakiya. As the gopis of Vrindavan, their only relationship with Krishna is that he is my beloved, and I will reject everything. My good name, society, my chastity, my shame, my everything. I will give up everything to please Krishna. And for this, Krishna says, Naparyeham niravadya samyujam. I have no way to repay you for your love and affection. It is the greatest thing I know. I can never repay you. Let your love and affection be its own repayment. So, once again, we would like to qualify that the pastimes that we are speaking about, we're sitting in this place where they did this vrat, and where these pastimes are taking place. We should understand that it has no tinge of mundaneness whatsoever. It's completely transcendental, and because it is exclusively for Krishna, then it is in the category of prem. It has nothing of the material world within it. And to remember these pastimes, it is purifying for us, because they are surrendering their everything for Krishna. And so when we take shelter, when we pray to them, we can pray to them that may we also have this kind of resolve, this kind of mood, that may we also surrender our everything for the service of Krishna. But in our particular upasan, as Sudevi said, Jai Jai Radha Krishna Jugala Milan. May I eternally serve Radha and Krishna in Vrindavan. So, Shri Katyayani Devi ki Jai.
You want to do some Mahamantra?
Yes.
The birds are already singing quite loudly here. Oh boy.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, sorry, Krishna Krishna, Hare nice to not have a mask on. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Hari Bol Nitai God Hari Bol Hari Bol God Hari Bol God Hari Bol Hari Bol I think that before it gets dark, they're going to distribute some biscuits and some candies to the children. It's Govardhan Mahaprasad that you all helped to provide, and Giriraj re-provided it all back. And so these children are very greedy for it. But we will remain here and do some, I'll continue doing some kirtan here as they're distributing over there. But maybe take it a little bit over there. Hare Krishna. Line बनाए?
No, you guys over that way.
पीछे.
Peach.
आगे गई आप पीछे को आप. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare.
Can you do a thing we can sing?
Look at how he's controlling the crowd. He's asking them to make a line.
They're getting in a line.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama Rama Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna
Hari Bol.
Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaur Hari Bol.
Jai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaur Hari Bol.
Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Gaur Premanande Hari.
Hari Hari Bol.
Were those peacocks?
Those are peacocks.
Would you like to lead one? Hare Krishna Kirtan? Something? Choti Choti?
It's getting quite dark.
Where's your headlamp?
It's in the car.
Ah. Oh, Nook bringing a lamp.
ये हमें पाल लेना बाटे बोले
Chut,
Radhe Radhe.
वो इधर आ
यहाँ ठीक है. Beautiful. And Srila Gurudev was speaking about these kind of lamps. He said they're so soft and they're gentle. He said snigdha.
I don't
Come-
like them behind me.
Compared to our normal light bulbs, which are very harsh, and they just come on and they're like, ah, these ones are very soft and gentle. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
They take after Naughty Krishna
Krishna,
and his friends.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Can't see them. Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Bolo Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare
Jai Ho!
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Jai Ho!
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Kishori, did you bring the battery? I need it now. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.
Sorry, we need to charge up.
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. I can't find it.
Hare Ram,
Oh jeez, this thing just stopped.
Bolo Hare Krishna, Krishna.
How do I start this thing?
Turn it off. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Okay,
Ram.
we're back.
Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
They're burning fire over there to stay warm.
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare
Bolo Bolo
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Jai Ho
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna
Jai Ho
Hare
Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama Rama Rama
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama Jai
Ho
Hare Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Jai Gaur Hari
Hari Nitai Gaur Hari Hari Gaur Hari
Jai Gurudev
Gurudev Jai Jai Gurudev Jai Gurudev
Jai
Prabhupada Jai Jai Prabhupada Haribo Nitai Gaur Haribo Nitai Gaur Haribo
Gaura Premanande
Haribo
Shri Chirghat ki
Ki
Jai
Jai.
Shri Katyayani Mahamai ki
Jai
Shri Braj Gopiyan ki
Jai
Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Ki
ki
Jai
Shri Gurudev ki
Jai.
Prabhupada
Ki
ki
Jai.
Nirvana Guru Varga ki
Jai.
Patit Pavan Shri Nityanand Prabhu
Ki
ki
Jai.
Purushottam Shachinandana Gaura Hari
Ki Jai.
Radha Vino Bihari Ju ki
Jai.
Radha Ramana Ju ki
Jai.
Giriraj Mahārāja
Ki
ki
Jai.
Harinama Sankirtana
Ki
ki
Jai.
Hare Krishna Mahamantra ki
Jai.
Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Ki
ki
Jai.
Pure cow
Seva
seva
ki
ki
Jai.
jai. We can't see your face. There you are.
Pure cow seva right there, everybody.
Pure cow seva ki jai.
Jai.
Gaura Premanande.
Hari Bo. So we hope this fulfilled a little bit of the devotees' desires to sit in one place and do so. Oh, no, maybe not. Devaki's like, more. But we can do this at other days, maybe. We can go to, we can go to some other places and we'll sit down and we'll just do kirtan. Maybe we'll only go to one place and just with the harmonium and with our Pure Cow Seva team, tell a little Hari Katha and then do some kirtan. We can do that, but it is getting late and cold, so it's good that we should leave now.
And very foggy.
But the kids are great here. They're really good. They've been so
You
good.
hear that?
But we just wanted to let you know that here is Pure Cow Seva, and they're feeding so many of the animals in Vrindavan, especially all of the cows and other critters and creatures, but especially the cows. And to be honest with you, it's only like 10,000 rupees.
No.
Less?
How much to do Vrindavan and Govardhan?
And Govardhan.
If normal seva 5,000 rupees for one day.
5,000 rupees for Govardhan and Vrindavan.
So for one day, 5,000 rupees, that's less than $100. You could feed the cows in Govardhan and in Vrindavan. So just so you know, you're welcome to give a little bit or a lot as you like. I think they brought us some prasad.
No. Vaishnav, hum cha nahi pite.
Oh, he brought us some chai. Oh,
He's asking us to take it, but it's Thakurji Prasad. Gaudiya Vaishnav log cha nahi pite.
गाय के दूध का है महाराज
पर chai.
He's saying that it's got cow milk in it, so we can drink it.
Gaay doodh bahut pasand, par
Anyway, so just so you know, if you do want, you can help to sponsor this Pure Cow Seva. And for less than $100, you could feed both the cows in Vrindavan and Govardhan. So, and if you just want to give $5 or $1, whatever, please feel free to donate to them for their seva.
And also, if you're interested to donate, let's say for anything, also Srila Gurudev's Audio Seva and Centennial Seva, they need help. The Audio Seva also needs help and assistance. They're doing all of Gurudev's audio and making it listenable. They're fixing it all up. So that's also highly recommended if you are feeling like your pockets are a little deeper and you want to donate to a good cause. So we've got Pure Cow Seva here, we've got Audio Seva.
And we need a phone seva, but we're okay. We're not going to collect
I'm not asking for that. If anyone wants to give anything, that's up to them, but I'm not going to ask.
Need a phone seva.
Believe it or not, the screen works.
Okay,
and the
forget it.
works.
Don't ruin the moment.
So, Jai.
Okay, dear Vaishnavas, thank you for staying all this time with us. Jamuna, Nandini, everyone, thank you so much. Devaki, Jiva Pavana Prabhu, you all encourage us so much to do this seva. So thank you, Raghava Prabhu, Banuma, everybody. I wish I could name everybody. Hey, chalo. So
the kids are very interested in what's going on with the camera.
Yeah, they're. Oh, sorry, that's yours.
It's okay, I got it.
So
watch your step.
Anyway, please know that your attendance helps us so much, and it encourages us, and it really makes us feel as if Gurudev is blessing us with all of your association. So instead of being locked up in our rooms, we're going out to all of these beautiful places, and it's because of all of your mercy. So thank you so much for your association, for giving us the inspiration to go to all of these incredible holy places. We feel absolutely and completely indebted to all of you. And anyway, I take your names everywhere. I didn't bring the names today, but you will bring them everywhere and rub the names in the dust and tell them to the kunds, and we'll do everything we can to get all of you here next year.
Also, I just want to let you all know that Anup and Sudevi have been...
Oh, you can't see you. It's too dark.
Anupji, light there. Wait.
On Kishori, it's too dark.
So, Anup, Prabhu, Anup Krishna and Sudevi have been invaluable in assisting with this seva that we're able to do. To bring you all along with us and come to all of these places. They're arranging the transportation. They're helping with everything. And we feel fortunate, so fortunate to have them with us. And they're also somehow, because of his seva, he's not able to go out in the morning time, so it's all working out together
So that
perfectly.
he has to come with
Thank you
us.
so much for all of your blessings. Actually, you give us your mercy that we are able to take a shelter of great Vaishnavas and hearing and visiting holy places. Thank you so much for all of your wonderful help.
Thank you all. You've arranged this beautiful relationship and meeting here in Vrindavan.
And we look forward to being with all of you tomorrow, but before we cut off, because we're not going to just take you in a taxi ride,
Yeah, we're not going to take you in a taxi ride.
because it's way too bumpy, and
And it's
especially in
very
the dark.
far. It's very far.
Hold this, please, and shine it to me.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to open a picture of Thakurji, and we're going to sing Govinda
Oh, we're
Damodarāṣṭakam.
going. This is how they look today. So we're going to have a picture of.
today?
Didn't you take it today?
I took it recently, yes. Hold on a second.
We're just going to give you darshan before we sign off because Radha Vinod Bihari ji are always with us.
Let me see, where is that? Photos, here. One second.
So. Kishore.
Don't look at that one. Okay, I need to find one of all three together. Did I do that? Did I do that? I must have. I think I got all angle shots.
Kishore, just
Oh,
then
wait,
put
wait.
one on Mahaprabhu.
Okay, there's Mahaprabhu. Govinda
Can you put
Damo
it toward the...
Daramadhaveti Govinda Damo Daramadhaveti Govinda Damo Daramadhaveti Govinda Damo Daramadhaveti Bolo Radhe 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 Jai 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 Shri Radhe 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 Jai 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 Shri Radhe 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 Jai 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 Shri Radhe Vrindavan Bihari Lal Ki Jai 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 Shri Radhe Jai Jai Shri Radhe Jai Jai Shri Radhe Shyam Gaur
Hari
Premanande
Bol.
Hari Hari Bol.
If anybody can post how to contribute to Pure Cow Seva, because I saw that someone is asking
Anandani Jagana at
where's
PayPal.com.
someone asking? I don't know. Oh, here, Gabby Borjorquez is asking how if somebody can give her the Pure Cow Seva, Anandani Jagana. Thank you. All right, Vaishnavas.
So we look forward to being with all of you
Can't see you
tomorrow.
at all.
Sorry, we'll come over here.
Okay, here we go.
We look forward to being with all of you tomorrow. Thank you very much for giving us this opportunity to go out on Parikrama and to remember the beautiful teachings of our Guru Dev and our Guru Varga. And also, we are indebted to each and every one of you for daily engaging us in our Guru Seva, which is our life and soul. So we are offering our Dandavat Pranam to all of you. Hare Krishna. Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe, dear Vaishnavas. Dandavat Pranam.
Pranam.
See you tomorrow.